All right, welcome as we're getting ready for our second of three duels here in the triangular at Barnesville High School between the Trojans, the Knights, and the Hornets. The West Central Area Knights defeated Barnesville Trojans in the first of three duels here by the final of 60-21. And up next, we'll have the West Central Area Knights and the Frazee Hornets. Frazee Hornets will be the home team on the scoreboard, and West Central Area will be the visitors. And then after this one, we'll go offline, and then we'll come back on for our final duel of the day between Barnesville and Frazee. So once again, a new stream for each of the duels here. We are also live with boys hockey, as the rivalry from West Fargo between the Packers and the Mustangs is on Magnitude tonight. JV game is on right now. The varsity match set to drop the puck right around 7:30. So if you want to watch wrestling and hockey at the same time, if you're on a laptop, you can open up two different tabs and flip back and forth at your convenience and all that good stuff here, as I'm actually updating that portion of our website as I am talking to you. I'm multitasking right now, which I think this is the first time I've actually ever done that successfully, to be honest with you. So let's see here. All right, I think I'm. I got to enter in the final score here for this one. All right, so since we have a few minutes here before the first match starts here on our pre-match report, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our. If you're not familiar yet, we do have a brand new website. And apparently, did I even put that on here? Yes, I did. Here, I'm still getting used to my new wrestling scoreboard and where all the buttons are at. So you can find us online on MSportsNet Live on Twitter, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. If you'd subscribe to the YouTube channel and give us another subscription, we'd be certainly appreciative of that. You can click on the bell and select all, none, or some for your alert preference. You can also like and follow us and watch a majority of our matches on Facebook, too. If for some reason you can't access YouTube, the matches will be live on our Facebook page as well. And I just looked over, and yes, we are live on Facebook right now. And then also, you can check out our game schedule on our new website, which launched on the 1st of this year at msportsnet.com. Still the same web link, just a new look on that same web link there. As you can see, we have hockey for you. That Fargo North Grand Forks Red River game is actually not going to happen. I thought I had updated that, but maybe I forgot to click save. So we just had the Barnesville Frazee West Central Wrestling and West Fargo Cheyenne Boys Hockey. Our guy who was going to do that Fargo North Grand Forks Red River hockey game called earlier this afternoon saying that he was sick. And, well, just to be safe, we want to make sure that everybody stays home if they're not feeling well. So the last thing we want to do is cause problems. But you can dig deeper into that schedule at msportsnet.com. As you can see, tomorrow's a busy day for us as well. Perham and Bertha, who at Verndale and UNC in a triangular at Perham High School, will be live on Magnitude Sports. I will be here in Barnesville for the boys' JV and varsity matchup against Perham, and we will have the freshman game between the Trojans and Yellow Jackets over in the other gym. That's also set to start at 6 p.m. That'll be on a separate stream from the JV and varsity, and we'll have somebody running the camera over there. I can't promise any commentary, but we'll have somebody running the camera over there and all that good stuff on the freshman game. So, and then also girls hockey tomorrow night, as Jack will be on the play-by-play call for the West Fargo United and Mandan Braves. That is a first of back-to-back matchups. On January 23rd, West Fargo United goes to Mandan to play Mandan in girls hockey. I think that's the first time out of all the girls hockey schedules that I've looked at that two teams have played each other on back-to-back days on a home and home ice situation. And that home and home ice situation, 210 miles apart compared to, you know, if they were to play, say, Fargo North South, you're looking at like a 5-mile drive. So, but like I said, you can dig deeper into that schedule on our website at msportsnet.com. Also, all the matches are on demand. If you missed any of them, you can go to the our website, msportsnet.com, and then under the on-demand button, you hover over that, and on the drop-down box towards the bottom, it says Archives, and you can see there that the Barnesville-West Central area match already has the final score on our website, and we're just waiting for the watch link to appear. Usually takes about maybe a couple hours for the I say that to be on the safe side. Sometimes it's as quick as like 10 minutes to process and become available for on-demand. So if you can't watch any of our events live today, you can always go back to the archive section on our website and click watch next to the matchup that you want to watch again. And you don't have to give away the final score to anybody. You can just send them to our website and have them watch the broadcast for themselves. So first one down and 2 to go, and I'm a little bit more confident heading into the second one now. I got thrown off by those JV matches in the beginning there, and that definitely threw me off. But then I figured it out, and now we're ready to rock and roll. So we'll see what other surprises come my way. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service. If you'd like to hop on board for the Barnesville Trojans broadcast this season, you certainly can do that. You can email us at msportsnetlive@gmail.com. We'd love to have you part of the team here on Magnitude Sports. And we do have complete home coverage of the Barnesville Trojans this year. Boys basketball, girls basketball, and wrestling. We'll have all of the home events for boys and girls basketball and wrestling live here on Magnitude. And also your boys and girls basketball team, the road games to Perham, we'll have those games on Magnitude as well, as we are also providing complete home coverage for the Perham Yellow Jackets as well this winter sports season. So all regular season matchups will be live on Magnitude Sports, and the postseason matchups will be pending on one of few things. If the teams make it to the postseason, 2, if we get approval to do, which we likely will, but it's always something. It's always a factor you gotta consider. So we'll start in the 106 weight class here. Let's take a look at the rosters here. I'm gonna wait to say who the wrestlers are for Barnesville, because I'm not exactly sure if they switch things up, if the same wrestler wrestles twice, or if. Well, actually, it's not Barnesville wrestling in this duel anyway, so that doesn't matter. So I'm not sure if it's the same wrestler wrestling twice for West Central area is what I meant to say. So, but I'll tell you the Frazee starting lineup. It goes like this. Cade Nagel, 106, an 8th grader. 113 is open. Bailey Heischel. I think I got it wrong, and I'm sorry if I did. He's an 8th grader at 120. Thankfully, he's an 8th grader, because I can go ask somebody, and then I have 4 more years to make it up to the family. So, Christian Carlson at 126 is a senior. Brady Crabtree at 132 is a freshman. Jake Nagel at 138 is a sophomore. Caden Heinzman is at 145 a senior. Tyler Moe at 152, a freshman. Brock Barlin at 160, a senior. They also have Preston Mayfield weighed in at 160. He's a freshman. So we'll see which of those two they decide to wrestle. Max Rue at 170, a sophomore. Howard Solom at 182, a senior. Daniel Graham at 195, a sophomore. Brian Krupunski at 220, a junior, and Xander Kohler at 285, a freshman. We got JV wrestling for you here in the preliminary matches, so we'll just manually tell you the score right now. And it once again, it's Frazee on the home side of the scoreboard, and they lead 2-0 right now in this particular match with 1:38 remaining in the first period. So Frazee Hornets are the home team on the scoreboard. West Central Area Knights are the visiting team on the scoreboard. And they'll get the pin with 1:24 remaining in the first period. Frazee Hornets get the pin. Once again, this is JV. I don't have let's see, maybe I do have a JV. I have a JV roster, but they don't have the weight classes. So
will be Jody Heisler for Frazee and Sam Olson from West Central area.
So you got Sam Olson from West Central area and Joel Heisley from Frazee wrestling. in another JV matchup here. Minute 29 remaining here in the first period of the second JV preliminary match. Sam Olson, I believe, is Sam Olson for West Central area. And Joey Heisler, I believe, is the wrestler for Frazee. Sam Olson leading 4-0 here in the second JV preliminary match for West Central area. 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Sam Olson looking for a pin here. Trying to get those shoulders to the mat, and he did. Fall comes with 13 seconds remaining in the first period, and West Central area will take the win in this second JV match.
Next up is Mason Wiskowski for Frazee and Logan Long from West Central area.
Logan Long is a 7th grader for West Central area. Mason Wilkowski is an 8th grader for Frazee. First period, minute 45 remaining. And I'll stop the clock with a minute 43, and we have blood time. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, as well as Midwest Bank. So they'll clean things up here and make sure that Logan Long is able to take care of that bloody nose and be able to continue in the match here. Right now, Mason Wilkowski leads 2-0 with a minute 43 remaining in the first period here. Looks like we'll have a little time to take a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, a minute 43 remaining in the first period here after the conclusion of blood time, and now we're back and ready to go here. If you're just tuning in, it's Mason Wilkowski for the Frazee Hornets and Logan Long for the West Central Area Knights. Right now, Mason Wilkowski leads 2-0. It's the third of the preliminary junior varsity matches here between Frazee and West Central Area. West Central Area defeated Barnesville in the first duel of the triangular today by the final score of 60-21. We'll have this one here between the Hornets and Knights, and then we'll wrap coverage up a little bit later this evening here with the Barnesville Trojans and the Frazee Hornets. And we will have a new stream for that matchup. Three-point scored gives Logan, check that, Mason Wiskowski a 5-0 lead now with 47 seconds and counting in the first period. Now in the first period, Mason Wilkowski leads 5-0 at the end of the first period here of this third JV preliminary match. Varsity coming up here for these two teams as soon as the JV matches are completed. We'll have every match for every wrestler who steps up onto the mat here on Magnitude Sports today. Once again, you can go to msportsnet.com, click on the word schedule, and you can find out all of our upcoming broadcasts for basketball, hockey, and wrestling this winter sports season. If you haven't visited our new website yet, we encourage you to do so. It's I think it's a big improvement from our old website, but that's just my opinion, and I know it's the opinion of at least one other person who told me that yesterday when we had lunch. So there's now a 6-0 lead here for Wilkowski for the Hornets. Now make it 8-0. 90 seconds remaining here in the second period. Once again, junior varsity wrestling for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And he'll get the pin. Wiskowski will win it for the Hornets. With 54 seconds remaining in the second period.
Next
and now
Josh Melma from Frazee and Gavin Flint from West Central Area. Oh, excuse me. Ezekiel Seekert.
Ezekiel Seekert for the Knights. He's a 7th grader. Josh Melama is a freshman for Frazee. Sorry, I bumped the table with my knee there. That's why the camera shook. That was my fault. He'll score 2 points for the takedown, and then he'll score 6 points for his team for the pin. Coming at 1:26 remaining in the first period.
For Frazee, we'll have
And Nelma will win that
and
one.
for West Central area, Will Rustin.
So you got Jack Graham, a 7th grader, wrestling for Frazee. And Will Rustin, a freshman for West Central area. Frazee in the green, West Central area in the primary red with black. This is the 4th JV match here between the Knights and Hornets. They'll get points for the takedown. It's 2-0 now in favor of Jack Graham for the Frazee Hornets. Minute 25 remaining in the first period. Now in the first period, Jack Graham leading 2-0 after the first period here for Frazee. It'll be Graham's choice, and he'll choose neutral. Is now tied 2-2. As Will Rustin looking to get that other shoulder down for the pin here on Jack Graham. Tied 2-2 with a minute to go here, second period, and got it. 54 seconds remaining, and Will Rustin will get the pin here and win it for West Central area. Once again, this is junior varsity wrestling.
The final JV match tonight will be acknowledgement from Frazee and Gavin Flint, West Central area. Falaja, if I am saying that correctly, is wrestling for Frazee. And they'll get the pin. I
I couldn't. I think it was Gavin Flint wrestling for West Central area. If it wasn't, I apologize. That'll conclude the JV portion of the match, and now we'll head to weight class 106 between the Hornets and Knights. And once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Midwest Bank in Barnesville and Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville. Proudly supporting the Barnesville Trojans here on Magnitude Sports. Well, complete home coverage for the Trojans in girls basketball, in boys basketball, as well as wrestling. There are 2 dates on the basketball calendar where the freshman team plays in the other gym that just conflict enough that we don't have enough equipment to cover those 2 games on the freshman side. So, but we have about that's in early February, I believe. So we have about a month to figure out a solution to that issue. And trust me, we're working on finding a way to make that happen. So, other than those 2 pending freshman basketball games in early February, we'll have complete home coverage, and we'll have the basketball road games in Perham too. For the Barnesville Trojan fans. So circle all your home dates and circle the 2 road dates to Perham.
For West Central area, it is Carter Wilson. For Frazee, Cade Nagel.
Cade Nagel on the green for Frazee, and it's Carter Losey for West Central area in the red. And he might not awarded points yet for a takedown. Didn't quite get it. And now he'll get it. That is Frazee with the 2-point takedown. Once again, wrestling is Cade Nagel, an 8th grader at the 106 class, and Carter Losey, a freshman at the 106 weight class. Losey for West Central area and Nagel for Frazee. 40 seconds remain here in the first period. We approach 10 seconds remaining here in the first period. It's a 2-0 lead for Cade Nagel for the Frazee Hornets. And that'll end the first period. We'll go to the second period now, with Nagel leading 2-0. And they'll choose neutral position. Losey looking to, he will score 2 points. Losey nearly had him flipped over. And now Losey on top riding. Almost escaped. And 3 more points for Losey. 5-2 now in favor of Carter Losey. Once again, Cade Nagel, the 8th grader, wrestling for Frazee right now. As we approach 50 seconds to go here in the second period. I'll stop the clock with 38 seconds to go here. And we'll end the first period right about now, or second period, excuse me, right about now. We'll go to the third period now. And right now, Carter Losey leads Cade Nagel 5-2. As we head into the third period here, we'll see if Nagel can escape this one and then maybe get a takedown. He could tie it up at 5-5 if that were to happen. And if that were to happen, if this happens to be tied at the end of this period, we'd have our first ever overtime on Magnitude Sports in the sport of wrestling. Carter Losey doing a good job there of keeping Nagel down, not allowing him to get into any type of position that would allow him to escape that hold here. But Nagel certainly trying everything, every trick he knows in the book to get out of that. Remains 5-2 as we get inside a minute to go here. 40 seconds to go. I'll stop the clock with 17 seconds to go. So Losey will get the up position here on the restart. Five seconds. And that will end it. 6 points for the Knights, and they lead 6-0 now. Oh, no, check that. It was 3 points awarded because it was in the third period. My mistake. 3-0 Knights, excuse me.
West Central area, Mason Richter, Frazee Woolman.
That'll move us now to the 120. 20, there we go.
And Bailey Peichel for Frazee.
So 120 was open, so that means the Knights will take a 9-0 lead here as we go to the first period of 120. Got one ahead of ourselves here. There we go. So this will be Bailey Peischel, if I'm saying that correctly, for the Frazee Hornets, and it's also going to be Adam Losey for West Central area. Peischel trying to go for the ankle takedown there on Losey. Losey with a near takedown. Now, no, not official one yet. As Peischel stays on his feet. It remains 0-0, and that whistle will stop the clock with 1:12 to go. And minute 8 and counting now, remaining here in the first. Still 0-0. 9-0 lead for West Central area in the match. .49 seconds and counting. Still 0-0. And they'll go out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 39 seconds to go. Looking for that first takedown, and they get close and can't quite complete it. As it remains scoreless here. And you get the takedown. That's 2 points for the Hornets. 3 seconds to go. And it's 2-0 in favor of Peischel here in the 120 match. As we go now to the second period. Another takedown, 2 points. Now he's looking for the pin. Minute 20 remaining. That's got to be an uncomfortable position with your head one way and the rest of your body the other way. One minute remaining here in the second period. 4-0 lead for Frazee. Now it's a 7-0 lead. And that'll bring us to the end of the second period. We'll go to the third period now. Paisha leading 7-0. Two more points here, and that'll stop the clock. It's now 9-0 lead, and we have blood time once again. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service and Midwest Bank in Barnesville. Once again, you go to our website, msportsnet.com/schedule, and check out all of our upcoming schedules. We'll be here tomorrow for basketball. I believe it's boys basketball, Perham and Barnesville. So the Trojans and Yellow Jackets will square off here in junior varsity basketball action. That'll start at 6 o'clock tomorrow here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And then the varsity game will be at approximately 7:30 p.m. And rumor has it we'll have somebody to work the camera in the other gym for the freshman game, which will also start at 6 o'clock between Perham and Barnesville. So be sure that you tune in for that. In the first of the three duels here of this triangular, it was West Central area defeating Barnesville by the score of 60-21. And they're ready to go. So a minute 35 remains here. Well, I thought they were ready to go, but apparently they're not yet, so. I don't think we'll have time for a commercial, so we'll keep it right here and get through the cleanup here. We'll also have hockey for you tomorrow, so you can pull up our schedule while we're waiting. And it'll be girls hockey, West Fargo United and Mandan. The puck drop at 7 o'clock. We'll have wrestling for you from Perham starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then, as I mentioned a moment ago, 6 o'clock start for Barnesville and Perham in boys basketball. We'll have freshman, JV, and varsity. Freshman and JV will be on two separate streams from the two different gyms here in Barnesville High School. And then varsity will be on a third stream after the JV game finishes up. So simple as that. Once again, we're in the 120 class, and we are now in the third period with a minute 35 remaining. Looks like we're a little bit closer to being ready to go here after the cleanup. Well, maybe we wouldn't have had time to play a break. It looked like they were finished up, and then they continue. I mean, it's always good to continue and make sure you got everything cleaned up. But minute 35 remaining in the third period here, and between the Hornets and Knights, it's Bailey Peischel, a 8th grader, for Frazee, as well as Adam Losi, a freshman. And now we're ready to go. Losi for the Knights and Peischel for the Hornets. I think that's the last time I'm going to say his name, just in case I'm saying it wrong. I don't want to make anyone more upset than they already are. So my apologies if I got it wrong. So 1 point there for the Knights. And now 2 more here for the Hornets. Makes it 11-1. As we hit the 52nd mark of the third. Just inside 30 seconds to go here, an 11-1 lead for Frazee in this match. And they'll do it. Frazee will win that matchup. And they'll get on the board here as we move on to the 126. It'll be Christian Carlson for the Frazee Hornets.
For West Central area, Solomon Wales. For Frazee, Christian Carlson.
So it's 9-4 now in favor of the Knights. Solomon Wales for West Central and Christian Carlson for Frazee Wrestling. I forgot to reset the scoreboard in the gym here. Unless 13 points have been scored in the last 30 seconds that I missed, but there we go. Now they got it reset to 0-0. So. And there's a two points for, it's for Solomon Wales. First period. We'll go to the second now with it tied at 2-2. Frazee will start in the down position here in the second period, and they will not quite start yet. Tied up at 2-2 here in the 126 match. And 1 point awarded there for Frazee. Once again, Christian Carlson wrestling for the Hornets and Solomon Wales wrestling for the Knights. And 2 more points awarded there for Carlson. Makes it 5-2. 1 minute to go. Now 1 minute. Out of bounds. So 5-2 lead here for Christian Carlson over Solomon Wales. 46 seconds remaining here in the second period, excuse me.
Like
20 seconds remaining here in the second period. There's a 5-2 lead for Carlson over Wales. Three seconds, 2 seconds, and now in the second period. We'll go to the third period now with Carlson leading 5-2. Point awarded there for the Hornets. 6-2 now. And looking for the takedown there, and he will not get it officially. And out. Stops the clock with 1:08 to go here in the third. 6-2 lead for Carlson. I think our clock got off there. There's 55 seconds remaining here in the third. .45 seconds remaining here in the third. Now we can start our clock, and now we can stop our clock. 33 seconds remaining in the third period here. 6-2 lead for Carlson over Wales. Carlson for the Hornets will start in the down position. 17 seconds to go. And, okay, so our clock didn't get off. It is actually right, and at that stoppage, they adjusted it in the gym here. So there's 16 seconds with that whistle. There we go. Now we're on. And Carlson will get the win. So I'll send us now to the 132. It'll be Brady Crabtree for Frazee and Grant Lindquist for West Central area.
Brady Crabtree.
So 3 more points here for the Hornets, and they're down 9-7 now. All right, so we have blood time again here. And we'll take a timeout. I think we'll have time for a timeout. If not, we'll come back early. Be right back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back as they are getting finished up here. Looks like he got a scratch above his right eye. Once again, wrestling here in the 132 match is Brady Crabtree for Frazee. He's the one being treated right above his right eye there. And then also Grant Lindquist for West Central area. Minute 21 remains here in the first period. Looks like they're ready to go. Seconds remain here in the period, first period. Still 0-0 score. And 10 seconds to go. That brings us to the end of the first. We'll go to the second now. And a scoreless match here between Crabtree and Lindquist. Lindquist for the Knights, Crabtree for the Hornets. And I'll go out of bounds. Minute and a half to go here, just under 90 seconds. Still scoreless, second period, 132. Once again, wrestling for Frazee, Brady Crabtree, and for West Central area, Grant Lindquist. 132-pound match. Just inside a minute to go now. That'll stop the clock with 6 seconds to go here in the second period. Let's let our clock run out here. And another stoppage. Stoppage with 3 seconds. And 1 point awarded here to the Knights. So Lindquist grabs the 1-0 lead here with a second remaining in the second. Now we'll go to the third. There's a flip. And an escape. And we're tied at 1. With 1:20 and counting to go here in the third. 45 seconds to go. Tied at 1 here in the third between Brady Crabtree for the Hornets and Grant Lindquist for the Knights. .30 seconds to go, and they get a takedown. That'll be 2 points for the Hornets. And they lead 3-1 here with 20 seconds to go. Looking for the pin here. He's got him almost flipped over. Now his shoulders are down, and 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. And a whistle stops the clock with 2 seconds. So it's now 6-2. With actually 2 seconds to go here in this contest. And Frazee will get the win. Brady Crabtree gets the win over Lindquist here in the 5th match, and that moves us to 138. It'll be Jake Nagel for Frazee and Ashton Danner for West Central area.
At 138 pounds, it will be Ashton Danner from West Central area, and for Frazee, Jake Nagel.
Should be 10-9 here in favor of. There we go. We just forgot to add the points for the Hornets for the win on that last match. 10-9 is your score in favor of Frazee. It's a good one here so far through 5 matches. This is match number 6. Mason Richter getting the win in the 113 as Frazee had an open slot. Forgot to write down who won the first one between Nagel and Losi in the 106. I apologize. I'll see if I can figure that one out. Let's see here. Ten seconds remaining here. Hornets have a 2-0 lead. Make that a 5-0 lead. They just scored 3 there, as I mentioned the 2-0 score. So 5-0 lead at the end of the first period. We'll go to the second now. I want to say hi to Chad, who's watching. I believe he's watching on Facebook. Thanks for the comment on my post there, Chad. Appreciate that. And he got the pin, or did he? Yes, he did. He got the pin at the 149 mark, which allows me to set my clock at 2 when I forgot to set it on that last match there. So it's now 16-9 in favor of Frazee. As Jake Nagel will get the win over Ashton Danner, and that brings us to 145. Between Dirk Godin for West Central area and Caden Hymans for Frazee.
And for Frazee, Caden Heeman.
Or Heemans, according to our PA announcer. Minute 43 and counting to go here in the 145. Looking for the pin here. And I think one shoulder is down for each. And Hemans will get the win. Hemans will get the pin over Dirk Golden. And that'll bring us to 152. This is now 22-9 in favor of the Hornets.
For West Central area, Anthony Sikora. And for Frazee, Tyler Mole.
So the fall comes with 1:14 remaining in the period. Once again, this is the 152 match between Tyler Mole for Frazee and Anthony Sikora for West Central area. It's our second of 3 duels of a triangular here. Coming up after the conclusion of this one, it'll be the Frazee Hornets and Barnesville Trojans. West Central area defeated Barnesville in the first of the 3 duels of the triangular. 60-21 was the final. And it's now 5-0 in favor of Sikora for the Knights. Put 2 more up on the board there. There we go. Wrestle on the edge here. Feet are still in. 2 points awarded there for the takedown. It makes it 7-1, and now the clock will stop as the wrestlers go out of bounds. 48 seconds remaining here in the first period of the 152 match. Tyler Mole will start in the down position for Frazee. It's now 7-2. Two more for Sikora to make it 9-2 now, as the first period comes to a conclusion. Moves us to the second. Put 2 minutes on our clock. And out of bounds. I'll stop the clock there. 1:48 to go. So 2 wrestlers will start in the neutral position. Once again, you got Tyler Mole wrestling for Frazee and Anthony Sikora wrestling for West Central area. And Sikora will get the 2-point takedown. He leads 11-2. .15 and counting to go now. Once again, as long as a part of the body is on the white, it's considered inbounds. They'll stop the clock with 1:02. 11-2 in favor of Sikora for the Knights. And a point awarded there for Frazee's Mo. So we hit 45 seconds here in the second period. The clock will stop with 42 seconds to go. Wrestlers will re-enter the middle of the mat. Clock will restart, 40 seconds and counting. Seven seconds remaining, 11-3, second period. And that will conclude the second. We'll go to the third, put 2 minutes on our clock. Tyler Moe will start in the bottom position here for the Hornets. Trailing 11-3. And 1 point awarded there for a temporary escape. And I'll stop the clock with 1:15. One minute to go now. Now the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go. Give one more point there for the Hornets, as it's now 13-5. (13-6), excuse me. They added another point on the board there. Bring us to the end of the third and give 3 more points there to Sikora, who will pick up the win over Tyler Moe. And that makes it 22-13. And that'll move us now to the 160 category.
For West Central area, Jordan Lucy. And for Frazee, Preston Mayfield.
Preston Mayfield will wrestle at the 160 instead of Brock Barlin for Frazee, who had both of those in the 160 weight class. And it's Jordan Losey wrestling for West Central area. We'll get our score, our individual score reset here. And it's now 2-0 in favor of Losey for the Knights.
For West Central area, Cade Olson. And for Frazee.
All right, so the fall happens with 1:18 remaining, and the win goes to Jordan Losey. And now it's Max Rue and Cade Olson in the 170.
That was Jordan Losey's 150th win. Congratulations.
Just announced that Jordan Losey wrestled and won his 150th match. Let me rephrase that. He's wrestled 150 times and he happened to win that one. 22-19 should be our score. And 0-0 in this particular duel here. Seconds to go, looking for a looking for a takedown, and he'll get 2 points. So we go inside 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Once again, it's Max Rue wrestling for the Frazee Hornets up against Cade Olson for the West Central area Knights. Now bring the first period to an end. We'll go to the second period now. Two-0 lead here for Max Rue of the Frazee Hornets as we start the second period. And Olson right now keeping Max Rue pinned to the floor. Rue trying to get to his feet, but Olson not making that task easy. And 2 points as he reverses, makes it 4-0 in favor of Max Rue here for the Hornets, who lead the match by the score 22-19. Ten seconds to go here in the second. 4-0 lead for Max Rue over Cade Olson. And that'll end the second period. We'll go to the third. We'll put 2 minutes on our clock. And Max Rue of the Hornets leads Cade Olson of the Knights 2-0, or 4-0, excuse me. Minute 20 remaining here. Still a 4-0 lead for Max Rue over Caden Olson. Right now, Max Rue on top, holding Olson down to the mat. Olson trying to get to his feet. He'll be Max Rue will be awarded a point. It's now 5-0. I'll stop the clock with 44 seconds to go. 5-0 lead for Max Rue over Caden Olson. Hornets looking to extend their lead here. Now Caden Olson trying to get a hold here on Rue, and he'll be awarded 2 points. So Caden Olson's on the board now, and it's 5-2 with 20 seconds remaining here, inside 20 seconds. Seven, 5, and Rue will hang on and get the win here over Caden Olson. And next up will be Nathaniel Kisging for West Central Area versus Howard Solom in the 182.
For West Central Area, Nathaniel Kisging. For Frazee, Howard Solon.
And it's now 25-9 in favor of Frazee. Once again, it's Howard Solom for Frazee, wrestling against Nathaniel Kisging of West Central Area. 2 points awarded there for Kisking, and now he got 3 more, so it's 5-0. Just inside a minute to go here in the first period. So now we'll go to the third, and we'll put 2 minutes back on our clock here. This is a 5-0 lead for Kisking, excuse me. Seconds to go. It's actually the second period here, not the third. 182 is the match. And he'll get the pin with 56 seconds remaining in the second. Nathaniel Kisking gets the win over Howard Solom. And that'll bring us to 195. It'll be Bo Robinson for West Central Area versus Daniel Graham for Frazee in the 195 match.
Bo Robinson for Frazee, Daniel Graham.
And that ties us up at 25. Stops the clock with 1:32. Tied at 0 in the duel. Tied at 25, or check that in the match. Tied at 25 in the duel. One minute to go here in the first period of this one, and 2 points awarded to the Knights. .45 seconds to go, as it's a 2-0 lead for Bo Robinson. Once again, he's wrestling Daniel Graham of Frazee. And a whistle will stop the clock with 34 seconds to go here in the first. Graham trying to stay on his feet and get out of that, see if he can escape it. He's almost there, and he is. He'll be awarded a point for the escape, and it's 2-1. And that'll bring us to the end of the first. A good one here after the first one. And now we'll move to the second period. We'll put 2 minutes on our clock. Two-1 in favor of Bo Robinson for the Knights over Daniel Graham of the Hornets in the 195 match here. Second period starts now. And that'll be 2 points there for Robinson, and the Knights take a 4-1 lead. Minute 40 and counting. We'll see if Graham can escape like he did earlier to cut the lead in half. Well, Robinson doing a great job of keeping Graham pinned to the mat. And I use the word pin not in the official term of what it means in the sport of wrestling. Minute 10 and counting. And whistle will come here as, yeah, it's going to be a penalty, and that will award Graham 1 point. It's 4-2. At least I think it was a penalty. Seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. Remains 4-2 here in favor of Bo Robinson. And Robinson will lead 4-2 as we head into the third period of the 195 match. Tied at 25 here between Frazee and West Central area. This has been a good one so far. About halfway through. Actually, I checked, we're about 3/4 of the way through. I'll stop the clock with 1:43 to go. Whistle will stop the clock with 1:24 remaining. It remains 4-2 in favor of Robinson for the Knights. Robinson trying for that ankle takedown, and he'll be awarded 2 points. It's 6-2. stop the clock with 58 seconds to go. Robinson trying to get Graham down. He's got one of the shoulders down, but in a bad position. And a reversal. 2 points there for Daniel Graham. And I'll stop the clock with 32 seconds to go. And it's 6-4. And he got the pin, too. He'll win it. And it makes it 31-25 in favor of Frazee. The pin coming with 32 seconds remaining in the third. We'll go now to 2:20. As our score is 31-25 now in favor of Frazee, winning the duel, and he reversed it, got 2 points, and then got the pin. Pretty impressive turnaround there. We'll reset our clock to 2 minutes here, so I forgot to do that part of it. 149 and counting. So Daniel Graham, after being pretty much controlled by Bo Robinson for most of the 195 match, Daniel Graham gets a reversal for 2 points and an immediate pin on the reversal to win it and give Frazee the 31-25 lead. That was a pretty exciting match there. And as you could hear, the Frazee crowd and fans pumped up about that one. So now it's the 2:20 match. It's Colton Lindquist for the Knights, and it is Brian Kropinski for the Frazee Hornets. 1 minute to go, still scoreless. A few fans in attendance here. Not sure what the limit is, but I would say that this place is about 50% packed from what I'm used to seeing it packed in previous years that everybody was healthy, if that's the way you want to word it. And out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 25 seconds to go here in the 2:20 match of the first period of the 2:20 match. Check that. Yeah, 2 points were indeed awarded, and now we have blood time. So we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. As you missed the first second, you missed the opening whistle. That's all you missed. And apparently, I hit the start button on our clock and it didn't start. So we're down to 10 seconds. We'll just put 2 minutes on our clock to get ready for the next period. And now we'll go to the second. A 2-0 lead here for Colton Lindquist of the Knights. Lindquist going for the behind the knees there, out of bounds, and they'll restart. 1:53 remaining. And out of bounds. Stop the clock with a minute 19 to go. Two wrestlers will start in the neutral position here with a minute 17 and counting. Second period of the 220 match. Right now, Lindquist has Krupensky down on the mat. Lindquist tried to grab the left arm there and tried to flip him, but couldn't do so on that attempt. 45 seconds remaining. .30 seconds to go here in the second period. Once again, a 4-0 lead for Colton Lindquist. If Lindquist cannot win this one for the Knights, the duel will officially go to Frazee, even though we still have one more match to go in the duel. And now we'll go to the third. And once again, it's a 4-0 lead here as the two will start in the neutral position again. So right now, Lindquist leading 4-0. If he can hang on to that lead here for the next minute 45, then the Knights would tie the match up at 31. And then it would be a winner-take-all situation in the 285 match. Looking for the flip, and he's gonna maybe got it. He got the pin, and we're tied at 31. So Cole Lindquist gets the pin over Krupensky. Xander Kohler for Frazee and Austin Matson for West Central area. Tied at 31, 0-0 here in the 285 match between Austin Matson and Xander Kohler. Matson trying to earn points for the takedown there, but Kohler trying to reverse it. And Kohler will be awarded 2 points for the reversal. And now 2 points the other way here for Xander, or Matson, excuse me. So it's 5-2 in favor of the Knights with a minute to go here in the first period of the 285 match. Looking to flip Kohler over. Kohler gets a face-first position into the mat, which will prevent the near pin there by Matson. 7 seconds to go. He's looking for the pin, and 3, 2, 1. No, he will not get it before the buzzer. It will remain 5-2 as we go to the second period. Check that, he was awarded 3 points at the end, now it's 8-2. Matson will start in the down position for the Knights. And now Matson's looking for a pin and the win. He's close. Official looking to see if both of those shoulders are touching the mat or not. And right now, Kohler able, he got the pin. With 1:37 to go here, he'll get the pin and the Knights will win, the Knights will come from behind and win. 37-31 the final here in this duel. What a fantastic duel here between the Hornets and the Knights. 37-31 the final.
Once again, we'll take a little break to clean up the mat.
Once again, you can check out our schedule of upcoming games at msportsnet.com/schedule. You'll see there we have more wrestling for you tomorrow, as well as boys basketball and girls hockey coming up tomorrow. And the West Fargo Packers and the Cheyenne Mustangs are playing in boys hockey right now on Magnitude Sports. So if you want to flip over to that game for about 5 to 10 minutes and then come back for the final duel between Barnesville and Frazee. That's coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.